Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to what is this, day five? So, today is a national holiday in the US, which means we get to wake up a little later and we get to wake up and work on our side business. So, today, I want to focus on really the main thing is my acquisition process and how I'm going to, one of the ways that I'm going to acquire customers or clients, members. I don't know what to call them yet. I'm thinking just clients for now. We'll just say clients. All right, moving forward, clients. And one of the ways is through, it's gonna be kind of tedious. It is having a CRM system. It is sending emails, sending LinkedIn DMs. It's tracking their competitors. It's understanding what's moving in their market. Giving them alerts and supplying them with information and value. Maybe there's an A&M acquisition merger that happened in their industry. Maybe there's a lawsuit that their competitor was in, and that could be vital information. So we're going to be supplying them with knowledge like that. Maybe their competitor launched a new feature. So that is, and the part is it's sending them a message like this co-founder, maybe it's the marketing director, maybe it's the CEO, whoever it is. I'm sending them a message on LinkedIn, connecting with them, giving them that information. Really, I consider this more like networking than anything. You're just someone providing value, and you're not asking for much. Maybe you're asking them to come on a podcast and then talk about what they do, and just talk about their company. And I think that's like, it's such a long game strategy that I'm willing to do because it sounds like fun. Like, this isn't just something where I'm gonna just I want like a quick buck, but it's something where like I want to build a reputation, and I wanna this is my career, like I'm building my career by doing this. So even if maybe within 3 months nothing happens, I'm still on people's radars for potential future jobs in the long run. And I want to build authority, I want to build trust. And so I think this way to network it's going to be vital for my business for sure. The second thing is I found this cool website that I want to show you guys. And this cool website is kind of like opus.ai. Basically, it takes long form content and creates short form content like this. Short form content for like YouTube Reels and all that. The only oh shoot the only problem that I have with it is that there's not a lot of flexibility like with other what other tools have. Um, I am still lacking finding something that I am needing somewhere between there goes that word again, somewhere between what a streamer has and is what I need. So like what I mean by that is like someone who streams on Twitch and plays video games. Two things that I need that they do or that are similar to my needs. One, they stream for like 8 hours a day. I need a streaming platform. Or I need a video editing short form content platform that doesn't have a limit on minutes, because Opus, for example, if you pay $99 per month, you get like 900 minutes. That's not a lot when you're streaming for 8 hours a day or even like 5 hours a day. It's not a lot, and that adds up in terms of analyzing video footage. When that happens, you have to pay for more minutes. So that 99 quickly turns into maybe like 150 if you're streaming for 5 hours a day, 5 days a week for a full month. That adds up. And so there are other platforms like Streamladder.io or .com. I think it's .com. Streamladder.com. There's Eclipse.io. These .ios, .ai's, .coms like throwing me off. Eclipse spelled with a K, not a C. Eclipse. And these are for the most part, I believe they don't have a limitation on minutes. It's like you pay a certain like $49 a month, and it's like I think it's like 100 hours on Eclipse, which I'm willing to do. 100 hours is like if I stream for 5 hours a day on average for 5 days a week, that that adds up to 100 hours. So like I'm not gonna probably not gonna, I'm probably gonna miss one day of streaming, maybe 2 days. So like, and maybe one day I only stream for like 3 hours, which is fine. That's cool. I can deal with 100 hours a week, but 900 minutes is not a lot. And the second thing I need is so that was the first thing. The second thing I need is when you think of streamers, they're usually streaming like their camera down below. Like for example, I think I can show you like this, right? So they're streaming like this, where their webcam is on the bottom corner somewhere, and then they're displaying their gameplay as like the main focal point. And similar, I do that, and I do it like this because I kind of like this more. So I need something that takes this thing right here, that this right here, and use AI to recognize like that is something to put on top of a vertical like 9 by 16 to put on top, and then to put my face right here, put like maybe like this box right here on the second portion of that vertical video. So I need a platform that can recognize or use AI to like distinguish, oh, these are two important things. Let's separate it and then put it into a vertical video, one on top, one on bottom. Too Short.ai, which is this website right here, can't do that. You can't even like manually select or crop out two separate things. So that's like the downside of this website. And what it will look like is this. Like if I actually show you, I did some. You guys see this? Yeah, you can. So this is how it looks like. So I'm play it. And middle of the podcast, and I'm pitching and selling GTMLabs.io. You're probably gonna wonder why didn't he ever mention this when we're conversing in the DMs on LinkedIn or in the conversation in the interview. I think that's very enticing. If I was in an interview with someone, I knew this, and I knew this person, and never did they once mention their business. They mentioned it in the podcast. It was pre-recorded, and I never knew about it. I'd be interested in. So that's not like my logic behind that. In terms of marketing, so what's missing is this right here. What you don't see in that video is me speaking into ChatGPT using like this speech to text plugin, and you don't see that, and that's something that I need. So for right now, I'm kind of like in this between where like none of what's out there in the market is doing it, and that sucks because that means I'm gonna have to manually do the work, and I'm just like I would rather not. So I think until then, I'm just gonna focus on creating videos and then just taking the videos and then splicing that up, because to go through a 6 hour stream and almost like rewatch all of that just to pick out certain moments is gonna take a lot of time. Like editing is gonna take a lot of time. Just by going through the whole 6 hours stream is gonna be crazy. But that's where I'm at. And so what's cool is it does pick a lot of really cool things. So Layla, actually want to show you one of them. So let's go. So the primary objective of Meet the Stakeholders is to act as a lever to bring in leads. This is part of a go-to-market process or strategy for a company called GTM Labs.io. What the? It reminds me of that meme with a guy. There's a guy on TikTok, and he's on. I think he's on Omegle, and he like says like a pickup line, and there's like an awkward pause, and then like he goes from smiling to like anxious, and he just like starts clicking like the next button to like go to the next person and skip the person that he's currently talking to. As he's like clicking, you just hear, but it's not working, and he's like. It reminds me of it reminds me of that. It's too funny. Um, but let's say we were like, yeah, that's a good take. Let's do that. So what happens is you click on whatever we just clicked on. I forgot. I didn't read the button, and it'll load. It does this pretty fast, I would say. Meanwhile, this is loading. I'm gonna go make coffee. Let's see what's faster, coffee or the video. I think coffee is. The coffee's done. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that. You're gonna have to tell me. Let me who won. So let's show you kind of how I do it. So it has this feature. Oh, third thing that this is lacking is which is I would categorize it as like the least important of the other things that I've mentioned. This third thing is that it doesn't have auto tracking, auto face tracking, and believe Opus AI does have this. So there are a lot of advantages to going to Opus. It's just like I can't justify the pricing just yet because I I don't know if this is working. Like I'm trying to like build this business while using as less budget as possible, and for $49 for like a hundred hours, that's a really good price point. So I'm willing to sacrifice auto. I'm willing to sacrifice to the auto frame because it does have auto crop. But let me show you what that looks like. You just click it, and then take a second with your hot coffee and realize that it was too hot. You put it back, wait for it to cool down. So it'll do that. And while it is doing that, here on the left, you have your settings like general. I mean, you really just have a couple. Like you have the one-to-one ratio, which is a square, and then you have the portrait, which is the shorts. You have this auto crop minimum face confidence. I don't understand what that is or know what that is, so I'm not gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. But this is what confuses me. Earlier, this yellow one never appeared, so I don't really know. I don't know what happens if you just do that. And normally, like it'll show you out right here this output. it'll show you what it actually looks like. Because one thing that can happen is you can get like part of this, um, part of like you probably could get part by accident, get part of ChatGPT coming out on here. So that's why you need this to show up, but it's not showing up. So I don't know why. So I'm gonna just do 70. Again, I don't understand what that is. I'm gonna do more cuts and don't know what it is. I'm gonna do this bottom right here. And, you know, one thing I'll do is I'll show you how to manage and add presets. So I'm gonna edit my old preset and the primary color. So okay, so the primary color is white. The thing that kind of like highlights it in motion is gonna be blue, which I want. The outline is gonna be black. I want uppercase. Let's take this out and then let's save it because there is this black border in the back that I don't want. And let's see if that fixes it. So let's do large. And let's do one word. Let's actually see what it looks like. The primary objective of Meet the Stakeholders is to act as a... Okay, got it. So I think it'll show up once you hit play. The lever to bring in leads. This is part of a go-to-market. So you can see here, like there's like this thing showing up. So I gotta move this a little bit right here, like that. Process or strategy for a company called GTM Labs.io. This is my company where I have turned product marketing into a productized service. Essentially, I would be a freelancer and people would be able to sign up on my website easily with a click of a button. And retain my services. The catch or the appeal is that this product you are able to pause and unpause at any moment that you want. The primary objective of Meet the Stakeholders is to act as a lever to bring in leads. This is part of a go-to-market process or strategy for... So let's say I just want the blue. So how do I get rid of this yellow? That's a good question. So I believe we're doing this live. I believe you just click this and you click that and you say, okay, I just want up to there. A company called GTM Labs.io. But then you say, you know what, actually, no, you want something to like interrupt. So let's add it again. And then you will so I guess you just have to move it like this. And then let's be a freelancer and people would be able to sign up on my website easily with a click of a button. It's like right here. See, another thing I don't like is like I don't know exactly where it is. Like, is it here or is it here? Or is it here? I'm kind of just guessing right now. And then so I guess I gotta like I think this is what it's for. So let's see, like if I wanted to go back, I can't. I have to replay the whole thing. and retain my services. The catch or the appeal is that this product you are able to. Maybe starts like this. I have no idea. I don't know. There's a lot that's missing here. I would say, and that's no offense to the creators. I think it's just like I wish this would snap in place, like kind of like in Premiere Pro. I don't know what happens if it overlaps. I don't know if there's. I don't know what happens if there's like a gap missing. So it's just black space. Like how do I ensure? You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. I wish I could play it from a certain point in time. The catch or the appeal is that this product you are able to pause and unpause at any moment that you want. The primary objective of Meet the Stakeholders is to act as a lever to bring in leads. This is part of a go-to-market process or strategy for a company called GTM Labs.io. Okay. So it looks like you just have one shot to like position it as it's playing. This is my company where I have turned product marketing into a productized service. Essentially, I would be a freelancer and people would be able to sign up on my website easily. Okay. And people would be able to sign up on my website easily with a click of a button. And retain my services. The catch or the appeal is that this product you are able to. I don't know, dude. I'm just gonna. I can't justify even paying $49 for this because it's. I feel like fiddling around with this and trying to figure out how it works is gonna take more time than just putting in Premiere Pro, looking at the audio spikes and then going in on those audio spikes where like I'm obviously talking and then just in and out, boom 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 boom, spend like the time I'm spending trying to figure this out right now. Yeah, I just because like I gotta replay the whole goddamn thing and retain my services. The catch or the appeal is that this is. Oh, I figured it out. Okay. Maybe there's hope. This is my company where I have turned product marketing into a productized service. Essentially, I would be a freelancer and people would be able to sign up on my website easily with a click of a button. Wait, so I want it right here. I want to zoom in right where you hear the music or the. Freelancer and people would be able to sign up on my website easily with. Sign up on my website easily with a click of a button. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think what's connecting it is the end of here and the beginning of here. I was looking at the arrows. Watch. Easily with a click of a button. And retain my services. The catch or the appeal is that this product you are able to pause and unpause at any moment that you want. The primary objective of Meet the Stakeholders. All right, cool. And then when you're done editing that, then what does it say? TED Talk. Oh, Tech Talk. I like that. TED Talk. The world of technology. And you export it, which is kind of fast, but you only have a certain amount of minutes doing it fast. The rest of it uses like this, they call it snail, which I haven't used and I don't know how long that takes to exporting. But you can see here, let me actually zoom in. Here is like the loading, so that's how long it takes. So let's make more coffee and let's see what takes longer. My coffee is done. It's still exporting. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just make more coffee. Put another capsule in right here. I'm using these capsules. All right, done. Still exporting? Yep. All right, my coffee's done. It's taking too long. So let me show you. Let me show you another website that I'm using, that I'm playing around with. But before that, actually, let me make sure that I have. Cool. So this other website that I'm using is called. Let me show you here. Or actually, cool, cool, cool. I just use this one. Let me use this one. Haha. So I'm using this one. It's called Eclipse. Oh, okay, Eclipse.gg. And again, this seems to be this one and Streamladder seem to be the only ones that um, can do what I want. The difference between Eclipse and Streamladder is that Eclipse you can actually enter YouTube video links. So let's say you're streaming on YouTube and your whole 8-hour stream is on YouTube. You can enter that stream URL. You do have to wait until that video processes and it has excuse me, your stream has captions auto generated by YouTube or Google. Once Google or YouTube auto generates captions, you can then enter the URL and then it'll like chop up your video. On the free plan that I'm currently on, you're limited to streams under 3 hours, which is pretty generous to be honest. And so, let me sign in. And with Streamladder, you can't do that. In Streamladder, you have to like manually make your clips on YouTube already. So you have to go through your 8-hour stream, find the best clips, then take those clip URLs, then come into streamladder.com and then enter the clip URL, and then it'll turn it into a short. Like by that time, I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna have to manually find all of the clips that I want from a stream, I might as well just use Premiere Pro. I might as well just do that. Like, I want something to like to automatically find my clips using AI. So, also too, I'm gonna start streaming on this new platform called Building with AI. Building with AI. It's I made it a while ago and I forgot about it, and I think it's more congruent with what I'm doing right now. Anyway, so you go to clips. So here you can see like review your streams, browse highlights. So for this purposes, you can go to streams here, and then it'll automatically pull all of the streams from I think from Kick and Twitch and YouTube, and then you go to one that's let's go to one that is under 3 hours. So this one is under 3 hours. I think it's the same as this. I don't know. So we'll go and you get clips. You'll hit other games here because it's not a game, it's stream. You hit confirm. And then you just have to wait. Oh, okay. So I have to wait 24 hours. So I think I submitted my clips yesterday, like at 9 p.m. So I have to wait until 9 in the morning, or sorry, 9 p.m. today. But yeah, there's another limitation. The second limitation, one limitation is that it has to be under 3 hours. The second limitation, and this is on the free plan. On the free plan, the first limitation is that it has to be under 3 hours, your stream. The second limitation is that you have to wait 24 hours before you can upload your clips. And you're only given, I think 3 streams per day, which actually just says right there. So yeah. So let's look at what Too Short was able to do. Tech Top is this one. Let me go here so it's not.
The primary objective of Meet the Stakeholders is to act, deliver to bring in leads. This is part of a go-to-market process or strategy for a company called GTM Labs.io. This is my company where I have turned product marketing into a product service. Essentially, would be a freelancer, and people would be able to sign up on a website easily with a click of a button. and retain my services. The catch or the appeal is that this product you were able to pause and unpause at any moment once.
So that's it. And it actually messed up because it should be highlighting the text. And I know this because I actually saved it. We went over this. It's doing everything correctly. It's just, oh, you can also edit the your subtitles manually. But the preset here, if I add or manage, so let's edit the preset. If you look back, we have this secondary highlight oblique block box. We have this clicked on. So I'm not sure. This is what I don't want for sure. It's interesting. I don't understand. Unless this is what it is. No, I gotta say that I think we did it all right. Bottom, large, don't know. But yeah, that is what I'm gonna show you. So let's actually start doing some work because I feel like we haven't been doing anything. All right, so I'm gonna fiddle with that later. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna show you part of my outbound go-to-market strategy, and that is creating this table here of potential ICP companies, or let's break it down, right? ICP and marketing stands for ideal customer profile. What that means is you're really just looking at companies and you're thinking, okay, does my ideal company that I want to work with or my client, what's the head count in the company? Are they like a small, like 5-man startup or woman startup? Or are they like a 5,000 person enterprise company? And are they just in North America? Are they global? Are they in person, or do they have, is it like distributed teams where, you know, maybe that company is just in the US, but their marketing team is in LA and their New York team or their engineering team is in New York. Like breaking down what the company structure looks like, how much revenue they bring in. That is the ICP, which is different from persona, which we're going to get into later on. So right now I'm thinking of what is that ideal company look like that has the highest propensity to work with me. And what I want to break that down too, because that could be a lot. Highest propensity to me is a couple of things. I'm thinking out loud here. One of the things is how fast does that client sign up for the product? That's one of like the first things. Like I want it to be something within like ideally like a month, 2 months. I don't want to work with someone where where the average um, deal takes like 8 months. That means like what that means is when they discover gtmlabs.io or myself, it takes them 8 months to purchase the product or sign up with me. I don't want that. I want something more quicker. 3 months is okay. I'm fine with that. But part of that is like also me. So I have to understand that like it might just be the name of the game, or it might be myself and there's something that in the company I need to work on. Maybe it's positioning, maybe it's messaging, maybe it's building more authority, whatever the case may be. And we'll get into that later on too. And so that's one thing. How long does it take for them to sign up? So in that marketing, that's called sales velocity or deal velocity. They're interchangeable. It's the same thing. The second thing I'm looking for is highest like retention. So I want someone that stays with me long term, not like 3 months and then like, oh, I'm done, which again could be my fault. But if the product is good, the marketing is good, I want someone that stays with me for years on end. Um, and then the next thing I'm looking for is, so we talked about deal velocity, talking about retention, loyalty. The third thing I'm looking for the average of propensity, to define propensity, or actually I guess that's not really propensity anymore. If propensity really has like the high, it really just means the highest likelihood to, which I want someone that has a highest likelihood to convert fast, stay with me the longest, and I value freedom. I value traveling, so I want a company that doesn't have a lot of meetings, a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of yellow tape, a lot of, you know, oh, I have to run the motions. I have to create this, build a case for it. I have to run it around different teams to get buy-in. I don't want any of that. I want to work with like a small team. And if I have an idea, I just talk to the marketing director. He or she says, we're all good. Yeah, let's run it. I want that. And that I'm willing to sacrifice as of right now. I'm willing to sacrifice my freedom and time and have a lot of meetings. And so right now I'm just looking for those two is highest propensity to convert fast and stay with me the longest. And also has a budget. So that's another important one. Is like the highest propensity they have the budget and are willing to spend for this product. I think that's one that gets overlooked a lot, but it's really important because you're not going to make money if you're targeting people that don't have a budget and that don't see the value of product marketing. That's another one. So, highest propensity to find value in understand the value in product marketing, highest propensity to need product marketing, highest propensity to have a budget to spend for product marketing, highest propensity to stay with me the longest, highest propensity to have the shortest deals cycle. Deal size is something we can talk about, but I have two packages. So, I mean, the deal size is what it is. Um, I guess you could say like has the highest propensity to have the highest or has the highest propensity to buy the highest tier package, which is like I think it's like a $2,000 difference. So like $2,000, they could probably swing it if they wanted to. It's more on like needs. And we can talk about pricing later on. I'm actually going to change it too because I think starting off it's easier to start low than just scale up. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing. And so and it's funny because when I first started, when I was doing this yesterday, I only had like two propensities. I only had I was like, okay, I just wanted it to be like a quick a deal cycle, and also I want them to be somewhat small, like startups. So I'm looking at startups right now, but I'm open to working for enterprise, and I've created a messaging in my on my website so that it reflects more of a broader sense. Because right now I don't really know who has a highest propensity to do any of what I just mentioned, and we're gonna find that out during sales calls, or I mean, well, I guess it's discovery calls, and also because I'm trying to limit sales calls and it is a product they can just buy. I am we have to look at other metrics to discover what that looks like. So how I'm finding these people is, oh, another thing is, and this isn't really like highest propensity to, but it is a part of the ICP. It's companies that are dealing with AI at some capacity, or they're using AI in their product at some capacity. Those are the companies that I want to work for, and it's more of like a personal preference, because I just like AI and I use AI all the time, and I'm starting to see how using AI has a benefits in different facets of my career. And so I want to work for a cool company, and I want to for a company and a product that I would genuinely use, that I believe in, and that I'm fascinated by, because that just makes life so much easier. When you're fascinated about what you're working on, it's easier to wake up in the morning, like, and that's something I'm looking for. So I kind of just a name to my ideal customer profile as of right now. I'm sure as we get into this more, it'll grow, but as of right now, that's my list. So, um, and I didn't really get into a lot of like the what is it called, the demographics or the Fermi graphics or the psychographics. Excuse me. But we can get into that later. So how I'm finding it is on. I am going. Let me actually maybe I should do this one. I'm going on this website called futuretools.ai, and this guy, shout out to Matt, he has curated a huge list of AI tools. So I'm starting with AI tools, number one. Second thing is that they are a small team that need product marketing help. And you can easily define product marketing help by not having any product marketing managers, but having product managers. A lot of times companies will realize that they'll have the product manager creating messaging, and it's not hitting. And then they'll do is they'll look at maybe like a designer to start doing messaging, and it's not. And so you'll have a lot of different people trying to fill in different product marketing gaps, and those are one of the companies that I'm targeting. That's one of the pain points that comes about not having a product marketer. Is first you'll kind of like toss it around to different people, and then you'll realize like it's taking time away from their actual core competencies, and it's not what they're trained in to do. And so you start to feel that in the organization. And so that is an indicator. So what I'm looking for is a small team, maybe has like large product team, large engineering team, small marketing team. That's what we're targeting. So we can start from the very beginning. So what I do is I kind of I just read the description to see what sounds cool. So Pika Lab sounds pretty cool. I've heard about them. They're getting a lot of like organic traffic. Let's actually see. Oh, oh wow, that's their website. That's crazy. Okay, so we gotta find them on here. So they're not on LinkedIn, I believe. What we can do is They said Stanford or what was it? There's no way. Is it this one? She's still a student, isn't she? Oh, a doctoral student. Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, she's. I was gonna say something, but I was gonna say she looks really young. I was like doctoral student. What the? She looks so young, dude. I wish I looked that young. It's not. Maybe it's this one. I don't know. I'm looking to find something that says Pika Labs or something. I wonder if this has operators. Dang. Okay, so that's the issue with these. A lot of these companies, you just can't find anything on them. That's like the third company that I tried looking up, and it's hard. A platform with AI assistance for complex tasks, data security, make images larger, and the AI will fill in the new space. Oh, that's pretty cool. I might just use it to Photoshop some abs on me. Um, let's check this out. GitHub. We have a Slack community. That's interesting. I'm gonna save this. That's so cool. Wait, what does this do? Okay, so generate high resolution, realistic images with AI. Cool. Uncrop your photos to try any format. Create multiple variations of an image with stable diffusion. That's cool. That's cool. Oh. Pricing. What's pricing? Oh, I'm in Argentinian. How do I fix that? So it's a zero watermark. Oh, it comes with a watermark. That's why. All right, cool. So this is a tool where once they build it, there's really no company behind it. It seems to just be one person doing this. I need like a company. So let's go back. So let's just go one by one. So we're over here. Let's try this one. So go to their website. That's pretty cool. Again, these websites don't. They're just la la moo. Then go to company. I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
He is my neighbor, Nur Sultan Tuliakbay. He is paining my assholes.
Okay, so let me.
Cosby's first law of intergenerational perversity, no matter.
I'm so confused on like how to use it, but let's not get into that. Let's get into who to contact. So this is it. It's correct. 3 employees. What's their pricing like? That's a community. Pricing is where? Oh.
Lois, I'm going to ask you this only once. Do you or do you not know about the bird? Because everybody's heard that the bird is the word.
The way your dad looked at it, this watch was
Luminous beings, Zoe, not this crude matter.
All right, let's see.
You must feel the force around you. Here, between you, me, the tree, the rock, everywhere.
So Jesus. Okay, so while that is we're waiting on that. We're gonna see people.
Cosby's first law of intergenerational perversity, no matter what you tell your child to do, it will always do.
What's this one?
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. Yeah, we're rich now. I don't need to be working.
the way your dad looked at it, this watch.
Luminous beings, Zoe, not this crude matter. You must feel the force around you.
Oh, this is a good
Here,
one, dude.
between you,
That was gonna be good.
Me.
This is gonna be good.
the tree, the rock, everywhere.
All right, so 3 people work there. They're in Austria. So let's say. So here's a good example for this. I don't know who would be the person to reach out to.
Luminous beings, Zoe, not this crude matter. You must feel the force around you. Here, between you, me, the tree, the rock, everywhere. Luminous beings, Zoe, not this crude.
Cosby's first law.
Luminous beings.
It's pretty cool. I like it. So this is a good example. So we'll just go one by one, seeing their old roles and then the role now. CEO, co-founder. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we'll take his name. Take his name, and then we'll go to our accounts here. We'll enter someone new, and for the purpose of this video, I've already created the template. So you'll just see it. Let's just open that one up. We'll type in, the name of it is Lalamu. Studio. Company size, startup for sure. Then we'll do the persona's name. So his name is Matthew Spitzer. His LinkedIn URL is here. We can exit off of that and go back here. His title is CEO. And then we'll also get the link to company. And then podcast potential, probably I say yes, because he needs marketing. He's not gonna turn down content and a chance for him to like talk about his product. So he is a prospect right now. And then so that is the essentials of this, and what it looks like is, so Lalamu, the LinkedIn of the company size, persona 1. I have it persona 1 because later on, after I reach out to all of these and send them a LinkedIn DM or email them, I'm going to go after our second persona in the company. And then I'm going to create the column for that, and then the column for their LinkedIn and their title and so forth. And yeah, and then so as you see, like this has an icon for a page and this one doesn't. That's because if you go into, you click for it to open. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but click for it to open. I have another template called account template. You click on this and it'll generate, this is really more for like outreach. So I want to track how many times I'm contacting this persona, this person in the account. And so here what you'll do is you'll generate the name, persona name, and then here we'll check, this one is Lalamu Studio, and then his name comes out here. It's gonna be a cold outreach. And then we're gonna do, here you can do like a temp first, second, just so you know like where you are at. And then, yeah, that's basically my strategy. And then, so let's go into, I want to try to see if ChatGPT can help us with this and make it a lot faster. So let me log in. I'm already logged in. Okay, so I'm gonna have a new chat, and then I'm gonna use browser of Bing, and I'm gonna take this URL. I'm gonna take this URL. I'm gonna go into ChatGPT. I'm gonna prompt it by saying, I want you to click on the website that I give you and analyze all of the companies that are on there and give me a list of companies that are a startup that have about anywhere from 5 to 50 employees. And I want you to look up each of the companies to understand and figure that out. Period. What else do I want? Yeah. I also want you to provide one of the decision makers' names and LinkedIn profile, and then also give me the LinkedIn URL of that person and also the LinkedIn URL of the company. Period. Let's see what happens. Shit.
All right, I'll start by visiting the
Also, too, some of these companies started up like in 2022 or this year of 2023. Dang, that's crazy. I don't think it's gonna be able to do it. Actually, wait, it did it. You know, I guess it doesn't. I don't think I needed to provide a decision maker or a link to the decision maker. I just need it to tell me like these are all the companies that fall into 5 to 50 employees, which I feel like all of them are because they're all startups in AI. Oh god damn! It's using LinkedIn. Wow. Maybe a LinkedIn profile. Maybe a LinkedIn company profile is public. Holy shit. Dang, this is crazy. Well, it does that. I'm gonna. Oh, they didn't find it. It's not working. So it's giving me the wrong information. What the f? All right, so let's try this one. See if so. I think it just gave me another um employee. So so now let's see if it has marketing. Which with 118, I believe it does. 32, interesting. Okay, so Hummingbird does have product marketing. So there's a VP, the vice president of marketing and design, co-founder, CEO of Hummingbird, or hiring. I'm fighting enterprise customer success. They're hiring for what roles? Oh, let me apply real quick. 504, Jesus. Patch. Oh, where is this is interesting because Cool. Okay, and let me just apply real quick. Here, here, boom. Product content piece? Sure. Cool. So, I mean, shout out to it did help with that. But other than that, it's not really helpful. So I think we're better off just doing this manually, which is fine. Um, Voice.ai. Did I already do this one? Let's actually check. No, I didn't. So let's exit off of here. Or actually, no, let's keep that. For real-time voice changers. So here's their LinkedIn. Exit off of this one. They have 17 employees. Perfect. So let's actually see the people they are hiring. So they have SEO manager, content manager and creator, marketing, voice, IT, digital marketing leader, growth, product manager, fluent in video game marketing, founder of voice. So I'm gonna say I don't think they really need because they have this content guy. He's probably acting as their product marketing manager. Oh, that's so cool. He used to be an affiliate streamer. Just voice mod. Iron. What's this? Open that up. It's cool. So he used to be a teacher a little bit. Habla español. Aha. Actually, I don't know. I just saw that he's in Spain. But yeah, okay, cool. So I actually want to check this one out too. Series A. How many? They have 150. So let's look at the marketing channel or the marketing people. So marketing. Also notice that I'm checking if they have any funding, if they're around, if they're like in a series A or B, because when they make it to a new series, they get more funding, which means they have budget, and they're looking to grow. So performance marketing, CRM manager, influencer marketing, partner marketing, marketing, senior influencer marketing manager, principal product manager, marketing direct. So this guy would be the contact. Director of product and growth. Him or him? So this is actually a good one because they don't have. But let's go back to this one. So voice.ai is one. So let's write open this up. Voice. Company size is small startup. And then we'll go ahead and figure out who to contact. So because it's 17 people, founder of Voice AI, we can probably hit up this dude right here. Yeah. Actually, let's check this guy out. Forbes 30 under 30. I also feel like he's like running so many other things that he is probably extremely busy. And he's a COO. So I actually don't know about COOs that much, other than like FIT. Thinking it's gonna be this guy. Wanna be this guy? No, let's just stick to this guy. No, it's the same thing. This guy is gonna be busy. Founder. I think our best bet's the other guy. CBH. All cats. Um, okay. Persona 1, Paul Katz, title, do other, because right now we don't have COO. LinkedIn persona here. Podcast potential. Who knows? But no. Revisit. I think that's. Oh, then there's. You know what would make it a lot easier too? If I just go after the competitors, bro. So what I mean by that is this voice.ai and voice mod perhaps may be competitors to each other. What's your AI human? Yeah, so, and then we said that the point of contact would be this guy, the marketing director. So Daniel Pearson. Oh, what's this one called again? I forgot. Voice mod. Voice mod. Open it. Company size, I'd say still startup. I think 250 is mid-sized. 250 to 500. After 500, it's like, or I think enterprise is like 1,000. So yeah, we'll just persona name, URL. Oops. Director. I think he would be down. I think marketing directors, I think once you're like at a CEO level, you're like, nah, I'm too busy running shit. And then marketing directors is just like, yeah, I got some time off. Let me get a drink in and hop on this pod. Also, I love this guy's hair, the way he looks. From afar, he looks like Jared Leto. Jared Leto, which is sick. And I mean Jared Leto, like not acting, but 30 Seconds to Mars, Jared Leto, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to show you guys, aren't I? I don't want this to getting out of context. So if you don't know, this is Jared Leto.
Cuando el día se complica, lo bueno es que hay Didi. Crear, innovar, cambiar. Eso hacemos, quienes buscamos transformar la realidad cada día.
Oh man, I'm gonna get copyrighted. So look it up on your own time if you want to hear it. But this is Jared Leto. Right there, look on the left. And the crazy thing is, I think he still performs too. Like he was performing up until like 20, I want to say like 2012. Yeah, like they're all like emo looking. You're staying, please stay out of room something. Feel like that. Such a weird music video, like because just like the premise of it. Like, why are they in a hotel? Why are they playing music in a hotel? Why is this dude skateboarding? Why did someone leave a letter saying don't go into this specific room? Like, I just don't. Why is it empty too? Like, why is there no one in the hotel? Like, I just there's so many questions. That's why it's that is. Well, he reminds me of. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. um, but yeah, it reminded me. Okay, so voice AI. We have everything for this one. Stage prospect. Oh, LinkedIn. Shoot. Cool. So that's my list right there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay. Let's do. I want to get 10. So we're done with this. Done with this. Next tool is gonna be. I want to look at runway. I don't think this is the right one. why, why are they so similar? The arrows. I think this is the right one. So Series C, they got money to spend. And there's only 98 employees. So I think they're hiring right now. So if we check the details, insights, they're probably hiring a lot. Oh yeah, look at that. October 22, they started hiring. Okay, so people here. So you have head of growth marketing, head of people, general partner. So she would be our point of contact. I do want to check out jobs before. Hold on. Senior product manager. I have a feeling that most companies will hire a product manager before they hire a product marketing manager. But that's a theory I have yet to test out. And we'll just start to see it unfold later. So So we'll do runway just as an example. One way startup. And then person is Emily Golden. Pretty cool. I like the last name. Golden is pretty cool. Her title is head of growth, right? End product? Growth marketing. So it's a little different, but we'll just leave it like that. I think so. And then yeah. So we got 9, and then so here's my idea. Just to lay it out so you understand how I'm thinking. Before I do that, let me check if I dropped any. No frames are dropped. Okay, so we have a list. We curated a list of about 9. And we could possibly do, let's just do 10. We're going to do 10. But here's what I'm thinking. We have in this list, we have companies that are in different industries. Yeah, like industry, markets, industries. And, oh, we actually have 8 because Osmo, I could not find a name. Actually, I couldn't find a LinkedIn. I couldn't find anyone to contact. No LinkedIn. So we're actually down one. But anyway, so we have a list of 8 companies with one direct point of contact. My idea is to make things more easier and more efficient for us. We're gonna take this list. We're gonna go on this other website called InnoReader.com. Basically, InnoReader.com aggregates a lot of news articles, Google alerts, and you can put in a company website. You can type in certain keywords or key terms, and it'll monitor those keywords and key terms. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create basically a folder or 2 folders for each of these companies. Or starting off, let's just do one folder. In that folder, it's gonna aggregate anytime one of their competitors launches, releases a new product or feature, anytime their competitors are in the news, any kind of like acquisitions or mergers from their competitors. Then we're also gonna aggregate basically anything that's happening in their industry. Maybe there's another competitor that got funding, and anything that their basically customers in their industry would be interested in, we're going to aggregate the information. And the point is, we're going to get a lot of information that's going to be valuable to these companies, and then we're going to kind of like curate a list and then say like, hey, here's what happened, I don't know if you're aware, and then just DM the point of contact. That way we're building like a rapport, we're building a relationship to make life simpler. We're also going to look at some of the competitors, and then we're going to add them to this list, and then do the same thing on InnoReader. So basically, we're working smarter because we're going to be aggregating information, and that information is going to be valuable to a lot of people. So let's say Dora. So Dora is a website builder, 3D website builder. Let's just say Framer and Dora are competitors. Not really, because Framer is more so like a fake well, let's just say they're competitors. Maybe they are. I don't know. And we're gonna on InnoReader, we're gonna have a folder for Framer, and we're gonna have a folder for Fedora, and we're gonna have certain keywords that's gonna aggregate information relevant to both of them, and then we're gonna send that information to both of these people individually, of course, and yeah, that way we can just kind of see who bites. And so anytime Framer launches a new product or feature, we're gonna let Dora know. And every time Dora launches a new product or feature, we're gonna let Framer know. And actually, now that I have that idea, we can add another stage here called competitors. And actually, it has to be a relation with accounts. Yes. Add a relation. And then it has to be like that. And then we're going to call this competitor. Yeah. So for example, and then let's add this like up here above podcast. Let's actually add this up. Actually, we can hide this one because that will show up in the card, and I'll show you that later. Well, actually, show you now. It'll show up like this, so we can hide that. I'd say competitor would probably be. I think this is fine. So, for example, cool. Now, actually, we can actually reduce this. Yeah, perfect. So, mention Framer. We'll say that Framer is a competitor of Dora. And like that. Boom. And they're, oh, that's so cool. So they're competitors to each other. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta be right back. Okay, back. Okay, what we're doing? Cool. So we have this framer, and let's say we want to add. We also want to add framers, also competitor to Osmo. I don't know. Perfect. So we can add. I love this, dude. I love Notion is awesome. That's awesome. But it's not a competitor, so we gotta remove it. Which is awesome. Okay, so should we just get rid of this one? We could just. Perfect. So what other tools? We got Emily. Future tools would be. So let's actually go back up and then let's do social media. Tweet Hunter, marketingblocks.ai, AI assistant that helps generate marketing assets in minutes, from copy to design to videos. Repurpose.io. This is something I'm actually interested in. Employees, what I like to see. Product manager, they have a product manager. So they they're actually, yeah. They have a product manager. Okay, so so let's purpose.ai. Change this one, Osmo. And then let's go to what? Name, who should we contact? I think it's this one, Honey Aura. Oh, it's him.
Integration that lets you 100% automate your TikTok repurposing. Let me show you how that works. Log into your repurpose.io account and visit the connections page. Click add new connection. Choose TikTok and all the social media platforms you want to publish your TikToks to, like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. Then create a workflow. I'm going to call it TikTok to YouTube Shorts, but you can repurpose from TikTok to any other platform that you connected earlier. Choose TikTok as your source. Choose upload full video as your action, then choose YouTube as your destination. Repeat these steps and create multiple workflows for each of the social media platforms you want to publish your TikToks to. Go to view content and you'll see all your TikTok videos. Choose one and click publish. By default, it comes loaded with your TikTok video description, but you can edit that for each platform if you like. Click publish to publish it now, or click schedule to schedule it for a future date. If you really want to supercharge your automation, click the auto button on top of your workflow.
Okay, cool. So okay, copy. He is we'll just write CEO, the founder. I think he would be down. And boom. What's this do? Oh, I guess this is where I could do the oh, my camera died. Oh, I didn't charge it. Dang. Okay. So let me just, I guess, do like this now. This right here is where we can write crazy. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll stay with this. And what we're gonna do is we're going to later on in the video, or later on when my camera, because I'm in the stream right now, is we're going to go into InnoReader and then start to build out the folders. All right, and I'm gonna end the stream now because my camera died and there's kind of no point. I'm gonna go to the gym and